Good afternoon, Madam Chairman, ladies and gentlemen. The topic for our debate today is a law should be introduced as to punish netizens on the act of cyberbullying remarks. We agree with the definition given by the government team. They define the motion as cyberbullying should be considered as another crime, not the same as the normal bullying. However, we, the opposition team, believe that the statement is false. Today, as the first speaker, I will be talking about, first, most cyberbullies are not criminals. And second, it's difficult to define what exactly is cyberbullying and what is not. Hence, a law should be not introduced to punish netizens for cyberbullying. Our second speaker will be talking about how cyberbullying cases will be wasting a lot of time and money to chase after. And lastly, our third speaker will rebut and sum up our team case. Members of the floor, let me begin my rebuttals. The first speaker of the government has tried to tell us that cyberbullying is probably worse than the normal kind of face-to-face bullying cases. This is wrong, because you can see bruises, cuts, and wounds in the normal kind of face-to-face bullying cases. But for cyberbullying, it is actually hard to identify whether someone is being cyberbullied or that person is just being oversensitive. Some people also just fake their depression just to gain attention from others. Recently, the term koyak is included in the Urban Dictionary. This proves that some people can easily become koyak from silly jokes, honest comments, or advice. Then, she also said that there are many people who go on the internet with the intention of being mean to others. Dear government team, can you provide the House with more solid evidence on your statement on fake accounts? This statement is false in many ways, because some people just like to be honest in posting comments, and many people like to make silly jokes online. But people easily consider it as cyberbullying. Now, I will be discussing 2 points to justify our stand. My first point is most cyberbullies are not criminals. It is because most of the time they don't know what they do are wrong and cause misery to others. The reason for this is because people are just being honest and they don't actually intend to make others feel bad. It is up to the people to ignore or to feel upset by the comments. For example, a student was invited to perform a song online. Afterwards, a lot of people say they don't like his performance, but others said he did great. Actually, that student can choose to read the comments about his performance or to ignore them. Also, words on the internet cannot be judged because it doesn't have any intonation, mood, and tone. Some people may say it is harassment, but for some people, it is not. Hence, there shouldn't be a law for cyberbullying because it is hard to identify the intended meaning of people's words on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my second point. It's difficult to define what exactly is cyberbullying and what is not, because there is no specific law and rules that specify many different types of cyberbullying as an act of a crime. Therefore, a law should not be introduced for cyberbullying. Instead, more studies should be done before any action is taken to prevent more confusion and conflicts. This is because the government cannot guarantee a fair trial for everyone's online actions. The web is a vast platform for free speech, and many people love to use the internet because they can remain anonymous. If the government considers cyberbullying as a crime, One of the things that is likely to happen is that people might be afraid to share their thoughts on the internet. Not only might their privacy be invaded, they would have no idea of which statement is considered as cyberbullied and which might not fall under cyberbullying. People may live in constant fear to post opinions, to comments, or to give advice online. And they might restrain themselves from saying anything online because they might be charged as cyberbullies or cyber troopers. In long run, people's mindset will be narrowed as there are only positive things on the internet. Nobody will care about each other's online postings. People's ability to think critically and analytically about current issues will deplete, and discussion will be limited. Members of the floor, just imagine if most kinds of negative comments fall under cyberbullying. I don't know what you say. We will be living in a sad, sad world. Therefore, we totally believe that there shouldn't be any specific law introduced for cyberbullying because it is difficult to define cyberbullying. So, Madam Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, most of the time, cyberbullying is not a crime, and there are gray areas to what exactly is cyberbullying and what is not. Therefore, we strongly believe that a law should not be introduced to punish the netizens on the act of cyberbullying remarks. Thank you.